a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
It's a heavy metal, bitcha. Oh man, you know what I love about that intro is at the end when he's all, it's 7:10 a.m. Oh, it makes me laugh. Makes me laugh every time. Oh, good morning, guys. It's 7:10 a.m. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, guys. We are here live with bringing you the funny this morning. I'm tired this morning, guys. I am beat. But we wake up to bring you the funny, guys. It is Friday. Good morning, Jeremy. Why you mad, bro? Why you mad? Oh, man. John. Hey, John, my buddy just got back. He was out for like 3 weeks with a hip injury or some kind of like infection and pulled muscle. So I'll be seeing him tonight, John, and I'll be asking him about what he's heard. It might take him a day or two since he's just getting back. But oh, my body bag shirt. Yeah. Wait, this is live? Oh, nice. Oh, you guys. Oh, man, it's going to be a good one today. I can tell. It's going to be a good one, guys. We got Tim W in the house, the first one. Nova Mike comes in second on the comments. Back to retro. What's up, buddy? Oh, we got Teresa Deller, Chantel, Rosie Key. Oh, John, how you doing this morning? Jeremy, Matt Workman. Oh, a whole bunch of people up in here this morning. Good. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Good morning. Oh, it is Friday. Who's ready for a weekend, man? I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking forward to sleeping in a little bit the next 2 days. Oh, man, the last couple of days waking up for the show have been rough for some reason. I've gotten my sleep routine in a weird spot where I've been working on the website. I've been working on all this graphics and the TV channel and all this stuff. Cobra Kai is a great show. I'm really excited. Season 6 is going to be the last? Oh, that's a bummer. Are we going to see, for all you Cobra Kai fans, are we going to see a Hilary Swank appearance? Because she was the next Karate Kid, remember? And this is the Miyagi-Go universe. So we could possibly see her. Everyone else has popped up in there. Man, what a great show that Cobra Kai has been. If you guys, like, we're all around, different, we're pretty much the same, I guess, generational kind of. Some of us are a little older, but I mean, we're all kind of in the same similar gap. And Karate Kid was a huge movie when it came out, and still to 4 or 5 of them, however many it was, big movie. And then when Cobra Kai came out, I remember it was a YouTube series, and I remember hearing about it, and I'm like, God, what a great, it was like a GoFundMe, I think. And it was Ralph Macchio and the other guy put it together. William Zappa put it together. Danielson was a punk. Show no mercy, guys. Who as a kid, like, okay, when I was a kid, we had some bullies. Maybe I was a bully in other section, but probably not. But I had a bully, and it was probably like when I was about 16, 15, 16. It was I guess a rival faction. I wouldn't say we were gangs by any freaking mean, but a rival faction, high school faction. And it got to a point like if you see each other, you know you're gonna fight. And so, like, we pull up in a parking lot. I remember at the Kmart parking lot telling my mom to hold on for a minute because I might have to fight these kids, and her being like, "What the hell?" Um, but you know what the worst is? I didn't. I guess that would be my moment of that. But the worst is, I remember in Karate Kid, where he's like, "Oh, I'm going to learn karate, and I'm going to be able, to fight these kids who are picking on me." And he goes in the dojo, and it's all the kids that are picking on him in there. What a horrible feeling! Yeah, I think we've all probably been in a situation where you don't want to run into someone. You've been bullied, you've been harassed, and then you open the door and you think it's going to be something different. And it's all the freaking people. Oh, what a horrible feeling that is. Poor Daniel's son. Remember, I don't know if you guys, How I Met Your Mother, but Barney was obsessed with he like his movies, he had it reversed. So yeah, so Barney would think like that Daniel was the bad guy. Yeah, it's called work every day. um, he would be the bad guy. So he's this kid who moves into town and he's trying, it's freaking what's his name's senior year and he has plans and Daniel LaRusso comes into town and he ruins his plans for senior year. And yeah, just overall, man. And then, I think the first season of Cobra Kai kind of like show that it puts the bad guy as the good Johnny, puts Johnny as the good guy, kind of a more relatable character. And Daniel comes off as kind of an a-hole in the first season of Cobra Kai. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, great show, guys. I've had this shirt way before the show even came on. Yeah, this is one of my first Cobra Kai shirts. Love the show. Love the whole series behind it. Good to go. Oh, sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg. Put him in a body bag. Put him in a body bag. Oh, man. I like you, John. I like that. John has a healthy freaking relationship. He ain't afraid to his current wife. I'm afraid to be like, hey, man, I'm lucky to be in this situation. He's a good guy, man, John. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys, who's ready to get into this today? Oh, today is April 14th, guys. What do we got? 6 more days for 420. Woo, guys. And I got a sneak peek of the deals. I'm not going to be able to drop them yet. But I'm going to tell you, they're phenomenal. Phenomenal. They're going to have a ton of giveaways, guys. So this is the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Lonnie, good morning. Good morning. Mike Means, Merlin Public Media. Morning, morning. Hey, guys, you're going to have to check out Merlin Public Media. It's going to be on the Dank Nation Television Network, guys. We just set up the channel, and I think he's going to get to work here. I got to hook him up with his information, but I think, yeah, he's going to get to work, and need to check that out, man. He's going to be able to be broadcasting. I don't know when or where. We'll give him some time, but yeah, guys, Merlin Public Media will be part of the Dank Nation Television Network. And what else we got over there? You're like, what is this? If you guys look on thedailydank.com, scroll down, or you can click on Dank Nation Television. If you scroll down a couple, you'll see a TV set up in there, and there's programming playing in there, or there should be with this live TV. You never know. And it's a television network, guys. It's a free. The app is coming. The company is finishing up the television part of the app, and while it is that you tune in, and you can pick from I think we got like 7 channels on there now, with Merlin Public Media, kind of like a freebie TV, or a Pluto TV, but this is Dank Nation TV, guys. This is stuff that you're interested in. This is stoner culture. Cannabis culture meets freaking entertainment, guys. That's what this is. So you got our channel, the Dank Nation channel, guys, and that's going to be all the daily dank stuff. That's going to be all your pop culture. We got Movie Mondays, which is going to cover like movie breakdowns and reviews. Yes, Mod Squad is going to be on it, guys. Officially, Mod Squad and Back to Retro on Monday, guys. And we'll see how it. I'm thinking they're probably going to get their own channel too. Who wants to see a Mod Squad Back to Retro 24/7 channel? That's something we got to pump them into. But yeah, they're gonna be featured on our channel. So on Mondays, guys, it's gonna be covering movie theories, movie reviews. It starts off with a comedy block and then leads into your 710. And then from 710, you got your food blog, guys. We got Rhett and Link. If you guys don't know who Rhett and Link are, great morning show, guys. You're going to love their show. They do a lot of taste testing, a lot of crazy stuff. Rhett and Link follows the 710 show. And then after that, we got Mythical Morning or Mythical Food Mornings, Mythical Kitchen, something where they're cooking up old school food and just entertain it. It's really good, guys. And then after that, we got the Try Guys. These guys make recipes without recipes. So they're like, make churros. And they're like, okay. And then they try to figure it out. Great show. And then from there, you're going to have your movie theories, and every day is going to be different blocks, guys. You're going to have paranormal. You're going to have movie blocks. You're going to have Star Wars. You're going to have Geek Week, a new show. Man, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. So yeah, I'll be streaming 24/7. So that's not all, guys. So we have our channel, but then you have a straight podcast channel. That's nothing but podcasts, guys. You got a wrestling channel. That's nothing but wrestling content. You got old school radio. That's old like your Green Hornet, your Gunsmoke, Little Orphan Annie, all your old school radio programs 24/7 on there. And then you got Merlin Public Media that's going to be coming on, guys. Oh, so much stuff. A horror channel. Oh, hey, yo, Cholo, what's that's going to be, oh my God, it's going to be my new favorite name to say. Yo, Cholo, what's up? I like that. How you doing this morning? How you doing? Yeah, guys, so that's going to be exciting. Be prepared for that. That's all. It's live now, but we're tightening everything up. And Monday, it will be officially official. But then on 4/20 is the official launch date for a whole bunch of stuff, guys. So you definitely gonna want to check all this stuff out, guys. A lot of giveaways to go with it. Quick, guys, let's go over the giveaways before we get into it. Today at noon or at 1 o'clock is the cutoff date, guys. If you want to get in on this Leprechaun 3 print, look at this thing, man. That thing's bad. And the basket case pin. You're going to go ahead and hashtag basket case on this one, guys. We're giving this away today at 4/20 on the 4/20 Baked and Unboxed. So make sure you get in on that for today, guys. Hashtags will close at 1 o'clock today for that one. We also got the Dark Seed. The Dark Seed auto, guys. This is from the voice actor from the movie X-Men. Check this out. This is 26 out of 75. This is the variant from Bam Box. This is a good one, guys. I put my foot in my mouth. I said I would give it away before I knew it was the variant. So you're going to hashtag Dark Seed on that one. And then the Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke. Look at this, guys. So you're going to hashtag 4/20, and we'll be giving that away on 4/20, as well with a slew of other stuff, guys. Join us for the 4/20. Of course, I don't have the freaking graphic. Let's see if I got the graphic. We got the Evil Bong, guys. The Evil Bong watch party. We got going on. I don't got a graphic at all on this computer, darn it. Um, the Evil Bong watch party, guys, is going to be live on the dailydank.com at 7. Oh. Oh God, I did say X-Men. It's not a Justice League. Oh my God, and all that. Oh man, I'm fired, guys. I'm fired. I was thinking, my God, you know what I was thinking? Because he kind of looks similar. One of the last X-Men movies where they um oh, the bad guy in that one where they're in Egypt. Damn it. They kind of look the same. My bad, guys. I am fired. I'm so fired. Yeah, the Tommy Chong and Evil Bong, I think they could also, inside tip, guys, I think they could only afford him for one day. So this is what I did when we had Danny Trejo. I had Danny Trejo in a movie that I directed called Dream Date. And we couldn't even afford him for one day. I had to afford him. We could only afford him for like 3 hours. That was it. So I made the most of it, man. He came in. I had the scenes set up. We put him. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm darn mad now. We put him in the scenes real quick, and it was like the beginning of the movie, the middle of the movie, and the end. And we got his 3 scenes shot within the 3 hours. I've been Danny's boss, I guess, technically. Hey, Machete don't have a boss, man. Machete don't text. So yeah, uh, Apocalypse looks nothing like Darkseid. Okay, so that's what I thought, guys. It's 7 in the morning. Give me a break. Give me a break, guys. Oh man, I'm sorry. I made a Marvel DC foul, guys. I made a big foul. And I knew Back to Retro would call me out, man. So my bad, guys, my bad. All right, let's get into this, guys. I woke up and I'm like, we're just going to do a quick one. I want to go back to bed. But oh man, sit on it. Oh no. Chantel's on Jeremy's list. You made the list. Oh, hey, good to see you, Yo Cholo is part of the Mod Squad. Nice. Welcome. Yeah, it's going to be a big part of the channel. We're going to do, Back to Retro will have his movie stuff, Mod Squad, that will be on Mondays, and they'll be through the whole week, guys. And they're pumping out so much content over there on the Mod Squad, over there on Back to Retro. Guys, man, like I'm telling you, they're going to have their own channel here pretty soon. So make sure you're checking them out. Check them out on YouTube too, not just on Dank Nation TV. Make sure it's the list. I'm always happy. Is he doing well, I was trying to think of a funny name instead of DoorDash. We got Canadash. Jeremy's out doing Canadash. Yeah, guys. So check out Back to Retro Mod Squad, man. Great channels, pumping out so much content: wrestling, movies, gaming, pop culture. They do a ton of pop-ups too, man. I gotta copy them and do some pop-ups here. All right. Yeah, what day is okay, yeah, we got to get with that too, guys. All you locals. I have no problem if people in Bullhead can't make it. Oh, it's Felix. Oh, I didn't know it was Felix. Hey, what's up, Felix? Oh, it's just Felix. Let's talk about parking. We got Back to Retro and Felix in the house. I ain't gonna lie. We were pulling into Rite Aid the other day, or CVS, whatever, to get some prescriptions, and a big giant truck was backing into his parking spot. And there wasn't a lot of parking spots, and it annoyed me. And I thought of Back to Retro, and I'm like, oh my God, he would have lost his mind. And usually the backing in doesn't bug me, but there's certain kind of individuals and there's certain kind of vehicles that only back up. You know what I'm talking about, Back to Retro. All right, guys, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. We've been chit-chatting this whole time. All right, hang on one second, guys. Let's get into this today in history. Bum bum bum. Here we go. All right, bear with me real quick here, folks. There we go. All right, today in history, guys, we got in 1865, Abraham Lincoln was shot. Oh, dang, today, man. On this day in 1865, just as effective end of American Civil War, U.S. President Abraham Lincoln was shot by John Wilkes Booth while attending a production at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C., and died the next morning. Little known fact, guys, is Nicolas Cage's uncle was there and he helped destroy the letter, which would later destroy. Oh, wait a minute. That's a movie. That's a movie. Sorry. That's something different, guys. Oh, man. Let's see. On this day, Julie Christie, the British actress who I've never heard of, was born. Other birthdays, guys. Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy, was born today. Pete Rose, the man who created a whole haircut crazy frame. Oh, Pete Rose haircut in the 80s, guys. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. Julie Christie, Loretta Lynn, country singing icon. And then we got John Gielgud, British actor and director. Also on this day in history, guys, in 2021, hedge fund investment manager Bernie Madoff, who operated the world's largest Ponzi scheme, died in federal prison at the age of 82. In 2014, the Islamic secret movement Boko Haram kidnapped more than, holy smokes, 275 girls from a boarding school in Nigeria. Holy crap, man! So, you guys know, you guys heard me talk. I'm real sensitive for like human trafficking and kidnapping and sex crimes. I hate them. I freaking absolutely like am disgusted by them. I can't watch them in movies. I hate them. So the fact that 275 girls were kidnapped, that's a lot of work, man. To wrangle that many people in, God, not worth it, man. Screw those guys. Anyway, a volcano in Iceland, I'm not even going to pronounce the name, began sending ash fumes, this is in 2010, guys, into the skies, disrupting air traffic for days. I remember that. Bartholomew the First, the Orthodox Church formally accepts the apology offered by Pope John Paul for tugging on his hat. Oh no, for sacking Constable, now Istanbul, by, yeah, I don't know, Catholic Church stuff, guys. Let's see. Oh, Gaddafi. Good old Gaddafi. A force of U.S. warplanes based in Britain bombed several sites in Libya, killing or wounding several of Omar Gaddafi's children because he had a whole crap ton. Couldn't throw a rock without hurting one of Gaddafi's kids over there, and narrowly missing him himself. Man, remember when he was like he was like the ultimate bad guy, Gaddafi, during the 80s. And boy, they ran through him like he was nothing when the government decided. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, message. Let's get on the let's get in on the chat, and we'll figure out a day, guys. If we got to separate them, and I meet up with the Bullhead crew one time, and then meet up with the Kingman crew just to get a bunch of. I just want to get together with you guys and have a good time. So we'll figure out a time on the weekend. I'm pretty open, guys. All right. So that was your Today in History. Bum bum bum. All right, guys. So let's get into this. The biggest movie flops. Blockbuster movie flops of all times. You know, we're getting into summertime is coming. Spring is almost here, guys. You know, blockbuster movies come out. No Need to Smoke Out, Meet Up in Dallas. Yeah. So I'm working on that. I actually started getting in on like I got on the Google stuff and was kind of planning the trip, man. And there's a possible if we go the Billy the Kid route. So I'm thinking about going to Dallas for a con in June, guys. And I was bummed. I did the Route 66 trip with my son, but we didn't do any of the Billy the Kid stuff because we kind of went in an opposite direction. When you get the could have made a left in Albuquerque, as Bugs Bunny would say, we made a left up in Albuquerque that had you can actually straight in Albuquerque to continue on Route 66, but you can go down to Lincoln County, and that's where all the Billy the Kid stuff happened. So that's what I'm like, ooh, if we go that way to Dallas, that's but if you go that way, you got Roswell, New Mexico as well. So just imagine I got a whole summer load of videos off of one trip, guys. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm looking into, and definitely something I want to do. And that con is going to be epic, man. So many freaking signers and freaking oh man, that's a big one. You know, I would say if you can't make it to San Diego, that might be the next best thing, man, from what I'm looking at. So I'm excited about that. And so, you know, hopefully I can meet up with Back to Retro and everybody and finally shake some hands and all that. So that would be fun, guys. Hopefully that all happens. But yeah, that's what we're looking for right now. All right, guys. So summertime's coming. And blockbuster movies. I remember as a kid, I would always look forward to your big 4th of July weekend movie, Memorial Day movie, and everything in between. The Last Action Hero. Who remembers that one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? That was supposed to be a big one that bombed. Yeah, but man, I remember just getting excited. You start seeing the previews for these big blockbuster movies, and you're like, oh. And then when they get to the theater, sometimes they bomb, guys. And we are going to be looking at the top bombs of all time. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Let me get the chat going here. All right. Up first, guys, is get rid of this window. All right. Up first is Mulan. I forgot about that one. All right. Up first, Gods of Egypt. Now they were short 1.2 million to break even, so 140 million is what they spent on it. They grossed 138. So 2 years before he led Black Panther to blockbuster offices, Chadwick Boseman co-starred in the 2016 Sword and Sandal epic that was basically told to pound sand by moviegoers. Hey, good morning, Rosie. Good morning. Oh, how is it you're headed to Kentucky? We'll see. Are you face north, turn left suddenly like the. Oh, so I think was it Gods of Egypt? Is that what this? I think I remember this. I think I seen it at home. Um, Basically, it's about like the myths of mythology of Egypt. Um, Yeah, it wasn't that good. Had a couple stars, a couple different things. Um, yeah, Jeremy's been awesome. He's donating a Cheech and Chong autograph and some really cool stuff for the 420 and beyond, guys. So make sure you keep tuning in, man. We got another Cheech and Chong for 420, and definitely the western side. What's up, Ed S? How you doing this morning? All right, number 41. We won't go through all these guys, but we got what was this one called again? So bad I didn't even know the name of it. The Flowers of War. Definitely, if you've got a comedy show, let's do it. Asking for prayers for the 4 teens in a car crash. 2 girls pass. Oh my God. Yeah, definitely keep them in your prayers, guys. Man, I hate it. See teens in car crashes. That's the war. Anyone in a car crash, but man. All right, guys. The budget on this one, they fell short 1.8 million. just missed the 100 million mark, which was their budget. Probably went it all Christian Bale, man. Starred in 2012 Chinese production set in the years before World War II when Japan invaded China and massacred residents. A non-king. Released with apparent award season ambitions, it failed to rate any Academy nominations. Yeah, you got to watch the way they set up. John Carter from Mars was a great movie, but a big flop. I agree. I want to see the second one. Lonnie, I actually looked up the book because I was so like, I need to know what happens after. There's a series of books, like 5 or 6 of them. That the movies were based on. So maybe we make our own John Carter from Mars. All right, guys. Green Zone. I remember this. This was a politically charged movie with Matt Damon. I actually went and saw this in the theater. This was they missed it by what 2.5 million. Their budget was 100 million. 2010 Matt Damon action thriller was set in war-torn Iraq. So basically, this was about weapons of mass destruction and about trying to find it and if there were really weapons of mass destruction or not. Yeah, not a good movie. It was okay. It was okay. Now, this movie I love, guys. Have you seen Bicentennial Man? This is one of Robin Williams' best to me. This was good, man. This was so good. One of my favorite movies of all time. I have no problem at all putting this in my list of top 100. I might even say top 50. Man, I love this movie. Fell short about 2.6 million. It had a $90 million budget. Robin Williams was just 1 year removed from his biggest hit of his career, Patch Adams, when he starred in this poorly received 1999 movie about a robot who wants to be human. I thought this movie was good, man. I think I owned the DVD at some point, but I just didn't appeal to people at the box office. Ben-Hur. You know what? I'm going to say I forgot that this was even a remake. I totally... sorry, guys. Wild hair. Had to... first thing in the morning, I just throw a hat on. Sometimes it gets itchy. Ben-Hur, I forgot all about this. This fell short of making its budget by 3.3 million. Which was 95 million. Morgan Freeman was one of the stars of the film, which was Hollywood's third and least acclaimed. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I never even heard of the remake. He plays God. Princess of Mars, Warlord of Mars. Look at that. You're all into it. The Stepford Wives. I remember this. This was supposed to be big. Nicole Kidman, Matthew Broderick. So they, missed it by 3.8 million. They also had $100 million. You know, her acting in this got bad reviews. And I think it might have had a lot to do with being the flop it was. Peter Pan, guys. Who remembers this one? This version of Peter Pan, 2003. Hook, man. Hook was the big one. So this was a follow-up, of the same franchise, but not the same movie. So this is another failed attempt to bring in box office gold from the classic. But this is stars Jason Isaac as Captain Hook, and that was supposed to be like the big hook. No pun intended to draw you in on that one. The Wolfman, 2010. Totally remember this one. And this isn't even Vincent del Toro, right? This is the remake of the Oscar winners. It even went to Oscar for makeup, but it fell so. Okay, so this is the one. Wow, 2010? Is that right? The remake of the Universal. I want to say this was older, but maybe not. The horror classic titled The Wolfman, 2 words, featured Oscar winners Anthony Hopkins, Benicio del Toro, and even got an Oscar nod to win for makeup, but failed to score up much business. Universal tried again with the new Wolfman. Is they're gonna try again? Oh man, with Ryan Gosling as the Wolfman. Oh, yeah. So 2010. I want to say this was older for some reason, or maybe I'm thinking of another Wolfman that was before that. But yeah, big flop. Treasure Planet. Totally remember this, guys. This is 2002 animated film starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Um, Basically, it's a science fiction treasure island. I liked it as a kid, but again, I didn't go to the box office to watch it. In the Heart of the Sea. This is Chris Hemsworth before he was Chris Hemsworth and Tom Holland. So you got Spider-Man and Thor trying to fight off. Man, look how young Tom Holland was. Whoa. Um, Before they were Captain America Civil War, they hit rough waters in this 2015, directed by Ron Howard, inspired by the movie Moby Dick. How did I not ever hear of this? That's how big of a flop it was. Damn. The Chronicles of Riddick. You know what I remember about the Chronicles of Riddick is that he Vin Diesel, before this came out, um, said that he went through a phase where he said he wasn't going to do any more sequels. He was such a big star that he wasn't going to do any more Fast and the Furious. He wasn't going to do any more Chronicles of Riddick. And then he did The Pacifier, and he did a couple other big flops. And lo and behold, he's back to doing Chronicles of Riddick. He's back to doing Fast and the Furious 27 or whatever they're up to. Riddick was a good movie. I like the series. The concept behind it was good. They put a lot of money into this one. I think they thought Pitch Black was a bigger property than it was. So this would be either the prequel or the sequel to Pitch Black. It's going to fall short by $12.8 million. It just wasn't that well received. It was a decent movie. You got to see a different side of Riddick that you didn't see in Pitch Black. Yeah, so it wasn't a bad movie. It was pretty good, but just again, I think Pitch Black, $23 million for Pitch Black, and I think they were expecting a lot more out of the box office on it, and it just didn't happen. Wolfman does have nards. Robin Hood 2018. I do remember this because Jamie Foxx, thinking how weird it was for him to be in a movie like this. It had all the stars in the world, had everything you could want. Robin Hood. I don't know. Are we just past, as a society, are we past the Robin Hood stories? I mean, the last, other than the Kevin Costner movie, the last like 4 or 5 attempts at Robin Hood have failed, right? But it's one of those ones that you just keep going to the well for, I guess. This one was a total bomb, guys. Fell short about 13.8 million. I think it went to all star power, man. It had a big cast. Mortal Engines, totally remember this one, and did not see it. And maybe that's why it fell short of grossing 100 million by 14.7. This was based on some big books, and but you had Peter Jackson, you had the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit crew behind it. This was supposed to be a big one, and it just bombed. It bombed bad. A lot of times that happens with classic novels that they try to turn into books. Catwoman with Halle Berry. Uh-oh. If Back to Retro is still on, I'm going to be catching some slack on this one. Halle Berry fell short, almost 20 million. It grossed 82 million and it had $100 million budget. This was going to be her big breakout, man. This was her big holding up the franchise. Halle Berry broke barriers, but only bottomed out with a Razzie for her star-turned anti-hero in this film. 2004, 1 year before Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins, Catwoman would represent the end of an unclaimed era for DC films. Yeah, this was a bad one, man. Really bad one. Ali, Catwoman was not good. But she looked good. She did look good in the suit. Ali with Will Smith. Now, this is before the world hated Will Smith. And you know what? The movie did pretty good for a biopic. 87.7 million. Fell short 21 million, though. They had a lot of money put into this movie, man. A lot of money. Man. 47 Ronin. I actually enjoyed this movie about the white samurai, Keanu Reeves. You know, Keanu does great in these roles where he's a fish out of water. Like, it's basically him in Japan playing the Matrix. It's him playing John Wick. It's all everything we love about Keanu Reeves, guys. But I guess it just fell short. This was like the era of the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It was killed by critics and ignored by moviegoers. What do you guys think of the new Dungeons and Dragons flick that's out? Heard good things about it. Oh, Sierra. I straight went and saw this movie in the theater. So they had action figures. They had everything for this movie. Matthew McConaughey. They had big boats. They had what's his name from The Office. Some films are flops and some flops are disasters. Sahara, which stars Matthew McConaughey and Penelope Cruz, which was supposed to launch a new adventure franchise based on the Oster Clev Klusser Dirk Pitts series. But the biggest thing it generated was a legal battle between Kosser and the company. Oh, wow. So, yeah, I actually saw this in the theater. They were thinking this was going to be like an Indiana Jones franchise. They had action figures. Ooh, nice, Lonnie. Let us know how it is, man. Yeah, crazy. The Widowmaker with Harrison Ford. Missed it by 25 million. Oh, Pluto Nash is next. Oh, wait a minute. We just fast forward a whole bunch. Yeah, you know what? Let's just start from here. There we go. What is this one? Dick Tracy? Oh, Town and Country. Town and Country. This was a big flop. I remember that. So Sahara, guys, real quick. It was supposed to be like an Indiana Jones, Matthew McConaughey. They had a bunch of side characters that were great, and it just totally flopped out. So now Town and Country missed it by $100 million. Holy crap. So they their budget was $105 million, and they grossed $10 million. Ooh, talk about a miss. Oh, man. They had a nearly 2-year-long shoot, endless rewrites, and oh man, he had a lot of stars in this, old school stars that were probably grumpy. You know, Mars Needs Moms. I remember this. We covered this in another thing. So Mars Needs Moms. Fell short 110 million. Woo! They grossed 40 million, and it cost them 150. This was a Robert Zemeckis film. Who was it starring? Where did the money go? I guess just the cutting edge technology. And even that, you don't see much of the animation like that anymore. Audience didn't appreciate its motion capture animation and looked downright creepy. Yeah, you know what? I'll agree with that. It did look pretty creepy. What the heck? I guess that was number one. I guess we fast forward. We'll go up. We'll just go up, guys. The Adventures of Pluto Nash. Eddie Murphy, $100 million was their budget, and they grossed 7.1. Ooh, man, I wouldn't want to be the producer on that, having to explain to the studio. This was kind of the end of Eddie Murphy for a while too. He kind of went away. Now he's back doing big things. But yeah. All right, what do we got here, guys? We got The Promise. Fell short by $80 million. Damn. Oscar Isaac was the star. This was another attempt at an awards movie, guys. You know, I have a feeling like when you go into like award season and you're trying to pitch your movie based on the awards, you have a hard time doing it. Cutthroat Island. We covered this the other day too. Missed it by 73 million. So this was Gina Davis, opened in theater. This was her big breakout, guys. This was right after Thelma and Louise, right after what was it? Bull Durham. So yeah, she was hot. She was hot at the time. They ended up filing for bankruptcy. Damn. It's a lot of money to lose in a movie, guys. Woo. All right, what else we got? We got How Did You Know? How do you know? We covered this one as well. This lost 70 million with 120 million budget. Where did this money go? Big budget comedy about an elite softball player lined up in an all-star cast. Reese Witherspoon, Paul Rudd, and Jack Nicholson. I've never even heard of this movie to have that many people in it. What about Son of the Mask? Lost 40 million at the box office. You know, I've said it, guys. We've talked about it. When you're replacing your main actor, you got to know it's not going to work out, especially Jamie Kennedy. Right, and this was what's his name, Jim Carrey's breakout role, guys. Huge loss. R.I.P.D. Another big flop. I thought it was pretty decent concept. I think it just went a little more. Around the World in 80 Days. Jackie Chan. You know, the Jackie Chan movies in America are good. They're good. I mean, he's a great actor, great martial artist, great all that. But he in America, he really needs that sidekick. He really needs that guy. Could walk my plank. Oh man. You know, he needs that Owen Wilson. He needs that Chris Tucker. He needs that I love the first RIPD, the second one. So I saw the second one on there. On the pay-per-view lineup. Yeah, so that's the problem with this. He had like an English actor that was his Abbott to his Costello, if you will, and it just didn't work out. Chemistry was bad. This was a horrible movie overall. Yeah, just a lot of slapsticky comedy. Just not that good, guys. It's not that good. All right, guys, so that was your biggest movie flops. Your summer blockbuster movie flops. We didn't get to the Wild Wild West. We didn't get to Last Action Hero. We didn't get to Howard the Duck. There was a bunch of them, guys. Oh man, so many we couldn't even name. His English is not good enough. He needs yeah, exactly. He needs someone to carry the conversation, and he does the stunts. It's a good formula, and they just need to stick to it. The English guy is like, I don't know. My problem with English humor is I find it really dry. I don't get it. That's just me. A lot of people do. But yeah, when I'm watching it, I see the dry sense of humor, and I'm like, yeah, just not for me, guys. All right, guys. So make sure you're getting in on the giveaways. Basket case, guys. Get in on the Leprechaun 3 print. You're going to hashtag basket case. That closes today at 1 o'clock, and we'll announce the winner at 4:20 on the Baked and Unboxed show, guys. All right. Make sure you're getting in on all these giveaways. Make sure you're having a good time. Appreciate everyone. Yo, Cholo, Felix, appreciate you tuning in. Everybody, man, thank you guys so much. I'm going to hit up the group chat here in a little bit, and make sure, remember, from the X-Men, No, no. Next Friday, guys. They don't look anything alike. Forgive me, guys. Hashtag Dark Seed, Superman's nemesis from the Justice League. I think this is Zack Snyder's as well. So, guys, yeah. My bad. It's early. It's early in the morning. That's my excuse. All right, guys, I'll see you at 4:20. Make sure you're hitting up the dailydank.com. Look for those wild weekend drops, guys. The Healing Center, we got some freaking fire deals, guys. They got $10 ace. They got $80 or $60 ounces back in, guys. Woo! They got a very few, but they still got a few green cracks left. I bought another one. Is it Dark Side? Because it's the way it's spelt is it could be a different way. Hey, John Phantom, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you on here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Awesome. Yeah, I thought it was Dark Side. That's what I always had heard it pronounced. But when you see it spelt SEID, it's like, is it Dark Seed? And then the internet can be a brutal place, so you don't want to get it wrong. But Back to Retro bullying me on here, guys. He's trolling me. Sit on it, Back to Retro. All right, guys. I will see you at 4:10. Get in on these giveaway, guys. We ship. So if you're in Florida like John, don't worry, man. We'll ship it to you. Back to Retro's in Texas. I did mail that yesterday, Back to Retro. And great. Spelled seed, sound side. Yeah. Seed side, tomato, potato. You guys know on it. And you guys can all sit on it. All right, guys. I will see you at 4:20. Have a great and blessed day. Let's get out there and make some good, guys. Take care of one another.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home.